Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel SS Analysis. First of all, I would like to tell you that if you are watching this video first time, subscribe my channel to see my more upcoming videos on analysis of different commodities and equity indices. And second important thing is to watch this video till its end to understand this solely to take your decision. Your one like will motivate me to be regular in working more hard for you. So let us start the day to analyze the movements of gold futures in different time frames. So friends, here I would like to start with a monthly chart of gold futures. So here you can see that how the gold futures tested the highs of $1917 in August 2011, and once again the gold futures beat this resistance of 1919 during the month of July 2020, and once again the gold futures tested the highs of $2088 during the month of August 2020. But here the gold futures witnessed a heavy sell-off during this month when they tested the lows of $1877. So this resulted in formation of this indecisive candle in a monthly time frame, which was followed by the same indecisive candle, whether it is a small candle in size during the month of September. But I find that if the gold futures close this month below the levels of $1911, we'll see the gold futures to continue this slide. We'll see the gold futures to test the lows of $1877, and I find that if the gold futures make a sustainable move below the second support of gold futures at 1907, we'll see the gold futures to break this second support of $1873 during the upcoming week. So friends, here I find that the gold futures may enter into a secondary zone amid going cases of COVID-19, when the COVID-19 is going through the second wave, where the growing number of cases has resulted in more lockdowns, created a very indecisiveness in global economy. Therefore, I find that the gold may lose its shine during the upcoming days, and the gold futures will remain in bearish pressure, where they may trade between the levels of $1947 to 1847 during the next month. So friends, here I find that if the gold futures find a sustainable move below the levels of $1924 during the upcoming week, we'll see the gold futures to remain under heavy bearish pressure, because here that despite the fact that all the moving averages in a monthly time frame looks very bullish, because here I find that the gold futures have a strong support at the levels of $1798, from where the gold futures may witness a strong bounce back. Once again, we will see the gold futures to find a strong support at the levels of $1785. So this will be a final support for the gold futures. If the gold futures remain in a downward trend, as I marked here in a monthly time frame, I find that the gold futures may test the levels of $1798 during the upcoming month. So during the month of October, we will see the gold futures to remain under heavy bearish pressure. So now let us check this move in a weekly time frame. So here in a weekly time frame, you can see that the gold futures have been witnessing a slide during the last few weeks, where they finally found a strong support at the levels of 1914. So here you can see that in a weekly time frame, the gold futures have found a strong support at the levels of $1911, and here you can see that the gold futures showed some strength during the last week, when the gold futures tested the levels of $1978. But here you can see that from the levels of $1977, gold futures found some sell-off from these levels. But once again, during the last week, the gold futures tested these highs and found stiff resistance once again at the levels of $1983. So now in a weekly time frame, I find that the levels of $1983 seems to be a strong resistance. The gold futures have been constantly trying to breach this immediate resistance but could not. And on the lower side, the gold futures have found a strong base at the levels of $1914. So friends, here I find that during the upcoming week, the gold futures may once again try to test the levels of $2000 in order to breach this important resistance level. But here I find that the gold futures may witness sell off from these levels. But here I find that if the gold futures successfully breach this immediate resistance of $2000, we'll see the gold futures will try to sustain above this resistance, and if the gold futures successfully maintain above the levels of $2023, then only we can expect the gold futures to test new highs where the third resistance will be found once again at the levels of $2088. But here I find that if the gold futures are not able to breach the immediate resistance at the levels of $2024, we'll see the gold futures to take a sharp downward move from these levels, and during this fall the gold futures may remain very bearish. So friends, on the other hand, I find that if the gold futures start the upcoming week with a gap down opening, we'll see the gold futures will try to defend the immediate support of $1927, and the second support will be found at the levels of $1914. Friends, here I find that if the gold futures are not able to defend this support of $1914 during the upcoming week, we'll see the gold futures to remain under heavy bearish pressure, and where they can test the levels of $1876 during the upcoming weeks. Friends, here the gold futures once again will show very volatile moves. So friends, here I find that if the gold futures make a sustained move before the end of this month below the levels of $1876, we will see the gold futures to remain under heavy bearish pressure below this level, because here I find then the gold futures can test the lows of $1829 during the month of October. So friends, now let's check this move in a daily time frame. Friends, here you can see that after testing the highs of $2088, so from here you can see that after testing these highs, the gold futures found heavy sell off and continued to move downward and tested the lows of $1877. So here you can see that since August 20th, 2020, gold futures have been constantly facing stiff resistance at the levels of $1973, and now the gold futures have found a downward move on last Thursday where they tested the lows of $1939. Now you can see that after sustaining above the Ichimoku cloud, finally gold futures entered inside the Ichimoku cloud in a daily time frame. So here you can see that the gold futures are currently trading inside the Ichimoku cloud, and where they are trying to breach the upper end of Ichimoku cloud, what they tested on last Friday but could not. Now I find that the gold futures look ready to test the lower end of Ichimoku cloud, which is at the levels of $1890 during the upcoming week. Now I find that if the gold futures take a sustained move below the lower end of Ichimoku cloud in a daily time frame, we will see the gold futures can test the levels of $1876, where the gold futures may find some support, from where the gold futures may take a reversal from these levels, because this seems to be a strong support level for gold futures. But if the gold futures are not able to defend this important support level during the upcoming week, we'll see the gold futures to remain under heavy bearish pressure. So thank you friends, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to share this video with your more and more friends. Thank you.